Welcome. Miraculously, I am Pastor Tom of Gleaning the Scriptures and not something else. Here at Gleaning the Scriptures, we focus at strengthening God's people. That's what I've been anointed to do. Why that specifically and not evangelism? My goodness, I'm glad you asked. The Lord's mission statement for mankind can be found in the book of Luke and in Isaiah 61, 1 through 3. In those verses, we see allusions of God's mission for us, for you, my friend. Believe it or not, God has so much love for you that He does not stop at saving you. His salubrious mission is twofold. He's willing to put in the work to save you and then do more. First, He does intend to save us. Then once we are saved, He is about the work of strengthening us. What does this have to do with me? We'll get to that in a minute. But first, what about this business of God's twofold mission statement? Think about it like this. A man was on a long voyage across the Atlantic. One evening, as the oranges and yellows of a cotton candy sunset gave way to the shimmering twinkle of a myriad of uncountable stars in the darkness, the man drifted off to sleep in one of those pirate hammocks on deck. While he slept, a storm arose that tossed the ship and sent the man overboard. He took off his pants, blew them up like they taught him in the man overboard training, and he used those soaking pantalones, they were in fact Spanish-made pants, to help him float. He would have floated out there for a few more hours before reaching his watery pirate end, but miraculously, after 2 days of floating, just when he was ready to give up, a ship happened by and saved him, like it was nothing. The crew of the ship hoisted the hairy, smelly, nearly dead thieving pirate right up and out of the depths of death and on deck as if he were a feather. They clothed him and succored his wounds. They skillfully, day by day, brought life back to his cold bones. He was given a private room with warm blankets and soft pillows. He was given not one, not two, but 3 bedside nurses that carefully, patiently brought life back to his nearly dead body. The love that the old scallywag received shook him to his very core. He decided that he would never steal or murder again and that he would learn how to love people as he had been loved by the crew. The crew showed him the ropes and trained him on how to make his old pirate self useful on the new ship, a missionary ship that traveled the islands to provide dentistry for the islanders. What a beautiful story, eh? Hallelujah. Just like our pirate turned dentist was given salvation first, and then when the time was right, was given the strength that he needed to become part of the crew on the ship, the Lord intends to save us and then strengthen us. While our world has seen one evangelistic titan after another, the business of strengthening His saints remains underserved, friends. Earlier you asked, what does this have to do with me? Well, I'll tell you what it has to do with me. While I am certainly no titan, and my ministry is small with only a few of us, the Lord does use us to strengthen His people. Just like our dentist friend would have remained weak and helpless without gaining skills as a deckhand, in navigating the seas for a new reason, in studying and understanding dentistry, and in the soft skills needed to provide the services to the people that they served. We, children of the Most High God, must apply ourselves in manifold ways if we will find the strength we need to fulfill our God-given purposes. While no ministry alone can provide you with all you need for strength, even being guided by God, neither can this ministry. However, we have been and are being fine-tuned to train you in studying yourself approved, properly dividing the truth, and edifying you with clarity, and the tools that you need to hear God's voice with confidence in a sea of noise that, my friends, most of us are drowning in. My friend, I pray that God is guiding you right now as you hear these words. I trust in that because I pray for you, that He will guide you into His bounties that are provided for you right here in this ministry, The same lessons that have been taught from generation to generation for thousands of years, right here, available to you. These lessons have been learned in the midst of much sacrifice. Without your own personal sacrifice, you will find yourself quite disagreeable to what is available through gleaning the scriptures. Be like clay. In fact, you are clay. Did you know that? Did you know that your body is made up of the exact same elements that the dirt is made of? In the beginning, God said that He created man out of the dust of the earth, and that to dust we shall return. We truly are clay. He is doing a good work in you, my friend. If you are questioning God because when the world caved in, He was not there, or if you feel hopeless and helpless after years of stale relationship, I am here to help strengthen you. I am here to help save you. If only you will accept His help. Hosea says that my people perish for lack of love. Sounds like that's what it was. No. My people perish for lack of care. My people perish for lack of righteousness. Surprising as it is, it says that my people will perish for lack of knowledge. And that is the vein in which I have been trained to help you in. It's one small piece of the pie, but it's a necessary piece of the pie. You must have biblical knowledge if you will be strong in your relationship with the Lord. It's the avenue by which He speaks to us through. Gleaning the Scriptures ministries, our devotions, are designed to give those who have learned these lessons encouragement, and to help those who have not learned the lessons yet to find them, and find the wisdom in God's ways. Wisdom is freedom, and you will benefit from that freedom. In my past life, I had to go into the depths of foolishness in order to be able to see the contrast between man's ways and God's ways. I had to go to extremes in order to see this, even when the difference is infinitesimally small. My friend, it is this knowledge and freedom, hard won, that I wish to share with you. Hear God's voice, avoid the unnecessary suffering that was necessary for me, and be soft-hearted in the presence of God's understanding. My friend, let's grow together.